Hey, I'm Louie. A couple months ago, my mom and I and our two dogs, Lady and William, arrived on an island in southeast Alaska. We had never been to Alaska, and after traveling almost the entirety of the US, we decided that there was no better place to own property. After a bunch of research, we settled on a 3-acre plot of land and bought it sight unseen. As you may know, winter is approaching us, and living in vehicles was not going to cut it for the cold season, so we are renting out a cabin, while we wait on building a driveway to access and live on our new property next year. We're so excited to spend our first winter getting to know the people and the land in our new home, and share it all with you. So don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to find out if we make it through our first cold, dark Alaskan winter.
In spring, rainbow trout and hummingbird wing, golden, I'll follow honey, golden.
Oh man, I love google.com, www.google.com. My mom likes to make fun of me because I always look up really just like random and like profound questions up on Google, like what is the meaning of life? Why do I feel so much existential angst as a 24-year-old? Stuff like that. She always makes fun of me for doing that. I think the reason why I look everything up on Google is because as a kid, like growing up, they taught us like how to do like research and stuff, and like utilizing the internet was like a big part of my education. It's like home or an old friend. Like when I don't know the answer to something, I just look it up on Google. I don't know how many other people can relate to that, but Google is a great source. I mean, that's why we're here in Alaska right now, is from doing tons of research on Google. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I am alone. Not alone completely. I have 2 dogs and we have neighbors and friends and things here in Alaska who are looking out for me. But this is the first time in many months that I've had this much alone time. I've been alone probably for a little over 2 weeks now. My mom went to go visit my grandma in Michigan. My grandma's okay. My mom just hasn't seen her mom in a really long time, and we needed somebody to watch the dogs for a long period of time, so I ended up being the gal for that job. So I've been chilling with the dogs and enjoying some sweet alone time. I think I've forgotten how to be alone, to be honest. There's just always been someone around for like the past year or so, and so it's been interesting getting back into the swing of like hearing my own thoughts ringing in my head all the time. And in a sense it's kind of a good thing, because it's been a while since I've like reflected on who I want to be as a person, and like where I'm going and what I want in the future, what my 10-year plan is. Annoying, but I've just been thinking a lot about what I want out of life, and you know, and if I've made the right choices up to now. I really do feel like this choice to move to Alaska was the best thing. I've concluded after 2 weeks of self-reflection that I think this is the place for me. It really is. Like, I just see myself in 5 to 10 years being this like wild Alaskan woman, my hair to be long and flowing and wild, and I just want to be really good at things like foraging and fishing and gardening and building. And yeah, I mean, even in the past 4-ish months, I feel like I've changed so much. My mom has changed so much. We've changed completely. We've learned so much about the culture here and the way of life here, and I just feel like this is the place to be. It is dark today, quite cloudy out, but I was told of a mythical road that is a really cool road to drive up that I haven't been up yet. So dogs and I are gonna go for a little drive, check it out, see if there's anything interesting up there. Apparently there's a good view of a mountain, although I don't really know if we're gonna be able to see it because it's quite cloudy today. It's not super duper like foggy or anything, but it's pretty cloudy out, so we'll see if we can what we see. The dogs have been raring to go for few hours now. I was getting some work done. So time for us to get out of the house and enjoy ourselves. All right, here's the road. Let's see where it takes us. There's so many random roads on this island. Made it to the top and it's absolutely stunning. Looks like somebody got rid of their notebook here. Something I would have done when I was in my teens. This is why having a good pair of boots is important, because everywhere you go in Alaska, it's muddy. I cannot wait to take Mom here. She's gonna love this. She's like, what the heck? We should have a bonfire here or something sometime. I've taken a week off of social media and making videos, which I think was very much needed. And this was the time to do it because I had alone time to just like reflect and do whatever I want. So I spent the past week doing things like painting, watercoloring. I'm trying to learn how to watercolor. As a little hobby. I've been playing guitar, I've been cooking, I've been hanging out with new friends, which has been really great, and I've been spending a lot of time in nature with the dogs alone, building up my bravery and my courage to be alone outside. I know that a lot of people who watch me are worried about bears, and trust me, that is something that I'm worried about. The bears are all starting to hibernate now because there's snow on top of the mountains. It's been just like a mind game of like learning how to be out in the nature alone. And I love it. I'm getting so much braver. I've been walking trails that I previously was afraid to walk alone with the dogs. So I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, no.
So what?
It's so stormy out today.
Is it?
I just really love the silence here. I love that when you're in nature, like there's just nobody here. I mean, there are people around, but like you'll pass maybe one or two people on a popular trail in a day. But other than that, like when you're on your own, it's just silent other than your thoughts and your footsteps. The sound of Lady and William's collars jingling, but I just love it. I just absolutely love it here, and I just know that this is like the perfect incubator, perfect little bubble place. Incubator, I like the word incubator, to grow up further and to evolve as a person. That's kind of what I've concluded in the past 2 weeks, is that I just, yeah, this is the place for me to grow up, and I just really can't wait to see who I become in the next 5 to 10 years. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I can't imagine right now what I'll be like. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Is anyone? Wow. This is cool. A little cabin where you can stay. This is so cool, but you can only get here by boat, so. Look, that's cool. It's got a little stove and beds, and it smells amazing in here, like firewood. I think that's an oil stove. What's in here? Oh. Outhouse. And then, whoa, you go on a trail. What the heck? Why is this so freaking cool?